Welcome back, Heartland fans. What if the new season of Heartland asks a question we never expected to answer? What if the story is no longer about waiting for a ghost, but about how a family truly learns to live with his memory? It's been years since Tai Bordon left our screens, and the new season holds a truth that will leave fans deeply moved. Let's dive into the details and explore what this truly means for the show. Heartland has always been more than just a show about horses and ranch life. It's about family, growth, and the struggles that bring people together. At the heart of this journey was Tai Bordon, a character whose journey was intertwined with every major storyline, from his arrival as a troubled young man to his transformation into a devoted husband and father. Tai became the emotional anchor of the series. His relationship with Amy Fleming was one of the most beautiful and heartfelt aspects of the show. Their chemistry captured the hearts of viewers, turning their relationship into a symbol of hope and resilience. Tai's story wasn't just about personal growth, it mirrored the evolution of Heartland itself. He wasn't just a character, he was the emotional core that kept the show grounded, a symbol of overcoming personal demons and finding peace. From his childhood trauma to his dedicated work on the ranch, Tai's journey was one of redemption, love, and sacrifice. His tragic death at the start of season 14 was heart-wrenching, not just for Amy but for fans who had followed his story since the beginning. As Heartland continued after Tai's death, it was clear that something vital was missing. The absence of Tai created a void that no other character could fill. Amy struggled to adjust without her partner, and fans watched her cope with the loss while continuing to raise their daughter, Lindy, alone. The emotional weight was palpable. Heartland wasn't just missing a character, it was missing a piece of its soul. So as rumors began swirling about the new season, fans couldn't help but wonder, how will Tai Bordon be part of the story again? Could this new season bring a new depth that would honor the beloved character? As fans eagerly awaited the Heartland new season trailer, little clues started emerging, sparking a wave of thoughtful speculation. While the trailer didn't hint at a physical return, there were subtle hints that got fans buzzing with emotion. The first thing to note is the tone of the trailer. Unlike previous seasons that focused heavily on the immediate grief, there seems to be an undercurrent of forward-looking nostalgia, a sense that the past is being accepted as a beautiful part of the characters' hearts, especially Amy's. Her journey without Tai has been one of healing, but this new teaser suggests that the emotional journey is entering a new chapter. A particular moment in the trailer stood out, Amy standing by Tai's old truck looking contemplative with a soft, almost accepting expression. The scene was brief, but the way it lingered made it impossible to ignore. It felt like a quiet acknowledgement of his permanent place in her history. Could this be a visual metaphor for Amy learning to cherish his memory without it holding her back? A sign that he's still in her thoughts, but as a source of strength, not just pain? The fact that the moment was so deliberately framed suggested that Tai's memory and its influence on the future will play a significant role in this season. Another interesting detail is the focus on the relationship between Amy and Lindy. The bond between mother and daughter has been a central theme since Tai's death, but the trailer hints that Lindy may start asking deeper questions about her father's legacy as she gets older. A few quick flashes show Amy looking through old photographs, not with longing, but with a gentle smile as if preparing to share those stories. Could this indicate that honoring Tai's memory will be tied to Lindy's growing awareness of who her father was and the values he stood for? There's also a brief shot of a family gathering, one that feels different. The way the characters are framed suggests an unspoken question. A shift in the dynamic. Is a major decision about the ranch's future being made? And if so, how does it connect to Tai's original vision? These subtle moments, along with the emotional atmosphere, create a sense of anticipation. While nothing suggests an impossible return, the visual storytelling in the trailer makes it clear Tai's legacy will be felt in a powerful capacity this season. With so many unanswered questions, it's easy to get swept up in the meaning of Tai's enduring presence. The trailer may not have given us all the answers, but it has given us just enough to fuel our curiosity. It's clear that the next season of Heartland won't be like anything we've seen before. The Heartland fandom has always been one of the most passionate and dedicated communities. And with the new season's trailer teasing something emotionally resonant, the theories and speculations have been flying fast and thick. Fans have been eagerly dissecting every frame, looking for any hint of how Tai's legacy will be handled, and the possibilities are endless. One of the most popular theories is that Tai's presence will be felt in the form of new flashbacks. Given the emotional weight of Amy's journey, many believe that the show could explore how she draws strength from his memory. These flashbacks might not only show us more of their life together, but could also provide new insights into their relationship, helping viewers reconnect with the love they shared and understand how it fuels Amy's resilience today. There's a certain poetic nature to this idea, as it allows Tai's spirit to be present without breaking the reality of the show, allowing his memory and influence to shape the story. After all, Heartland has always been about growth, and the emotional journey of remembering a lost loved one is just as powerful as having him there physically. Some fans have wondered if Tai's return might be a supernatural twist. Could it be possible that Tai comes back as a voice or a mysterious presence? While this may seem like a stretch for a grounded show like Heartland, it speaks to the depth of the fans' desire for closure. However, a more likely theory circulating among fans is that Tai's return will be tied to a major plot twist involving the ranch itself. With Amy continuing to manage the ranch and raise Lindy, some fans believe that the story could introduce an unexpected challenge that forces the family to turn to Tai's old plans or journals. Maybe Amy is faced with an impossible decision about the business, and the key is something Tai left behind. This theory suggests that his return is metaphorical. His legacy, his dreams, and the decisions they made together will have lasting impacts on the family and the ranch, proving he's still helping them navigate new challenges. Of course, some fans have even taken the leap to suggest a time loop or parallel universe, a testament to their deep desire to see the tragedy undone. This idea, though speculative, taps into the enduring sense of hope that defines Heartland. It allows for a world where the loss of Tai is undone and Amy and Tai might finally be able to reconnect. While this theory feels more like wishful thinking than a likely plot direction, it certainly showcases just how much fans miss the character of Tai. Ultimately, the conversation surrounding Tai's enduring legacy is part of what makes the new season so compelling. Fans are left to speculate, discuss, and dream of possibilities. And as the season approaches, the excitement continues to grow. Will Tai's memory guide Amy toward a new future? Or will the show leave his legacy as a bittersweet foundation for what's to come? Only time will tell, but for now, these fan theories keep the conversation alive. If Tai Bordon's legacy truly does drive the heart of the new season, his presence, though not physical, could shake up the entire dynamic of the show. The question on everyone's mind is not how will Tai come back, but what impact will his memory have on the story moving forward. Let's dive into how his enduring influence could change the course of the series and provide new layers of depth to the existing characters and their journeys. First, there's Amy. Her relationship with Tai has been one of the cornerstones of Heartland. From the very beginning, their love story has captured the hearts of viewers, and Amy's evolution has always been tied to her bond with Tai. As she continues to heal, his memory could lead her to confront unresolved feelings, not of loss but of her own future. She's navigated motherhood, grief, and running the ranch without him for several seasons, and embracing his memory in a new way could force her to reconsider everything about her own path forward. Would she question her decisions? Would her feelings of guilt for considering a new life finally be put to rest? Would there be a sense of healing, especially if honoring his memory involves her finding happiness again? Tai's legacy could also bring much-needed evolution to Amy's journey. Over the past few seasons, we've seen her grow stronger and more resilient. But Tai's absence has always been a heavy weight, and a final acceptance of it might allow Amy to fully let go of the past while embracing her new reality, showing that the greatest tribute to their love is for her to live fully. This kind of emotional resolution could be just what Amy needs to continue her journey, both personally and professionally. Whether it's through a moment of reflection or a more dramatic storyline, Tai's memory could bring clarity and peace to a character who's carried the weight of grief for so long. Then there's the impact on the rest of the family, particularly Jack and Lou. Jack has always been a father figure to Tai, and his death left a deep emotional wound. Jack's journey without his surrogate son has been poignant, and a new focus on Tai's legacy could bring a new sense of reconciliation for Jack, accepting the permanence of the loss. Perhaps Jack will be forced to confront his own grief once again, but this time with the wisdom he's gained over the years, using it to guide Amy. For Lu, who's become a strong, independent woman, Tai's legacy could have a different effect. Lu's life has been about balancing family, business, and her own ambitions. A renewed focus on Tai's vision for the ranch could force her to reevaluate how she connects her business acumen with the family's core values. Could she provide the support that Amy needs by helping to implement one of Tai's old ideas? Or might there be a deeper story about Lu finding her own way to honor his memory, especially with the shadow of Tai's legacy still looming large? The impact on the ranch itself would also be significant. Tai was always a pillar of support for the family's work, and his absence has left a noticeable gap. If Tai's ideas return in a metaphorical way, it could mean the family faces new challenges in their business that they never anticipated. Perhaps the ranch is at a crossroads, and Tai's legacy could inspire new opportunities or decisions that secure the family's future. In conclusion, Tai's memory will reverberate through every character and plotline in Heartland. His legacy, his love for Amy, and his deep connection to the family make him a central figure whose influence continues to shape the story long after his departure. The possibilities for what his enduring presence could bring are endless, and the emotional stakes could never be higher. Fans are eager to see how his legacy will alter the course of the story, bringing both resolution and new challenges for the beloved characters of Heartland. As fans continue to speculate about the handling of Tai Bordon's legacy in the new season, official statements and behind-the-scenes insights provide intriguing clues. The creators, showrunners, and cast have been clear that Tai's death was a permanent story decision, but his memory remains a powerful force. The show's producers have long spoken about the difficulty of writing Tai's departure, emphasizing how crucial his character was to the show. In interviews, they've expressed a deep understanding of the fan attachment to Tai and his relationship with Amy, acknowledging the decision was not easy. Yet they've also indicated that Tai's legacy continues to influence the show, especially in the way Amy and other characters evolve without him. This suggests that while Tai will not return, his memory will play a significant role in the upcoming season, shaping the story in unexpected ways. There have been a few comments from the cast, particularly from Amy actress Amber Marshall, who has expressed how Tai's loss still affects her character. Amber has also hinted that Amy's journey continues to be about healing, and that honoring a loved one could offer Amy a chance to confront and reconcile with the grief she's carried for so long. While she hasn't confirmed specific storylines, her reflections suggest that his presence, one way or another, is still very much a part of Amy's emotional journey. The show's creator, Heather Conkey, has said that the writers are always looking for ways to keep the emotional core of the show intact, even as the characters evolve. According to Conkey, the heart of Heartland is the relationships between the characters, their love, loss, and growth, and Tai was a pivotal part of that. Her comments indicate that the show's focus will continue to be on the emotional journeys of its characters, suggesting that even with Tai gone, there are still plenty of powerful moments in store for the fans. It's also worth noting that Heartland has a tradition of respecting its audience's emotional investment. The show has never been afraid to take on difficult topics. Given the enduring popularity of Tai Bordon, it's entirely possible that the writers will find a way to honor him with a tribute that satisfies both longtime fans and the story's emotional depth. While official statements have been firm on his passing, the sense of anticipation is undeniable. How the show continues to explore his memory remains a mystery that captivates fans. As the release of the new season draws closer, all eyes will be on the show to see how they honor his legacy and use it to stir up even more emotion and drama. When it comes to Tai Bordon's role in Heartland's future, one thing is certain: his legacy will continue to play a significant role. Regardless of how the story unfolds, Tai wasn't just a character, he was the emotional foundation that helped shape so much of what we love about Heartland. His love for Amy, his bond with the family, and his commitment to the ranch were integral to the heart of the series. The question isn't whether Tai will physically return, but how his presence will reverberate through the upcoming season, touching every character and storyline. One of the most profound ways Tai's legacy can impact Heartland is by deepening the themes of love, loss, and healing that the show has always explored. Ty's death left a profound hole in Amy's life, and we saw her step into the role of a mother and ranch manager without the person who had been by her side for so long. Yet, even in his absence, Ty's influence has been felt through her actions and emotional journey. A new chapter focused on his legacy could be the catalyst for Amy's ultimate growth. It could bring her to a crossroads where she has to reconcile the woman she has become with the memories of the life she shared with Tai. But it's not just about Amy. The ripple effects of Ty's legacy would be felt across the entire family. Jack, whose fatherly love for Tai was unwavering, would likely have a complicated emotional reaction to new challenges related to Ty's memory. Could it bring Jack a new sense of purpose to ensure his grandson's vision for the ranch is honored? Jack's journey through grief, coupled with his evolving relationship with Amy, could be a critical component of the story in the new season. Then there's Lou, whose personal and professional life has been shaped by balancing family dynamics and her career. Lou has grown a lot, becoming a strong, independent figure. The memory of Tai could present Lou with a new set of challenges and opportunities. Could it bring unresolved issues to the surface, particularly regarding the emotional toll of his loss on the family as a whole? Would Lou be able to provide support while also finding her own path forward? There's also the question of the ranch itself. Tai was integral to the family's work and vision for the future. His memory, through old plans or letters, could inspire new developments at the ranch or challenge the family to think differently about how they operate. Tai's legacy could be the driving force behind a new chapter in the ranch's journey, one that pays tribute to his hard work while also evolving beyond the past. While much remains uncertain, what is clear is that Tai Bordon's legacy will be ever present in the new season of Heartland. His impact on the show's emotional tone and the relationships that define it cannot be overstated. His memory, love, and sacrifices will continue to influence the story in profound ways. As we look ahead, the possibilities surrounding Tai Bordon's legacy continue to stir up deep emotions and excitement among fans. The show has always been about more than just the ranch. It's been about family, love, loss, and the power of healing. Tai's absence left an undeniable void, but it also allowed for the growth and development of characters we've come to love. Now, with a new season ahead, fans are left wondering how Heartland will address his legacy and what new emotional twists lie ahead. The trailer has teased us with subtle clues, hinting at storylines that will be deeply rooted in memory and the future. Honoring Tai will continue to shape Amy, the ranch, and everyone else he left behind. Heartland has always been about the strength of its characters, and handling Tai's memory with care brings everything full circle. For Amy, it could be a moment of closure or a catalyst for new emotional growth. Her journey has always been deeply tied to him, and fully embracing her future would be the ultimate tribute to their love. For Jack, Lou, and the rest of the family, Tai's continued influence would be an emotional roller coaster,